Hello, everybody, and welcome to Ozari Hills. I'm so glad you all could be with me today. Thank you. Hi. All right, we're going to do a collective message, but before we do that, a little bit about myself, small snippet. You can fast forward to it. I'll try to put it in the timestamps for you below. Just to let people know, I am not exactly new to Facebook, to YouTube, but somewhat I am. The reason I say that is the way I started out more in my Reiki classes and yoga classes. So I'm trying to learn to be consistent on here, not the best at it. So I'm on my way to work. I'm actually doing a video before work. We about to see how this energy is first thing early in the morning. Maybe it's something I can actually get into. So we'll see. If you like the video, please thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Now, like I said, this is for a collective group. Whoever is watching the video, we're going to try to get more on this. So to begin with, I've already shuffled, sage, all that good stuff, okay? So I started out with my meditative messages, just like, okay, Spirit, who this message for? What we talking about? What's going on? This is without pulling cards or anything like that. This is just the messages intuitively that I get, okay? So the very first thing that I got was crush on you, all right? And the part that was coming up was, I know you see me on the video. True, I know you see me on the radio. True, but you still don't pay me no attention. Listening to what your girlfriends mention. He's a hoe, he's a slut, he's a freak. Had a giving girl every day of the week. It's cool, not trying to play the rush on you. I gotta let you know that I got a crush on you. Hey, that was the jam back in the day, baby. What? Anyway, so that's the first thing I got, the first song I got. So off the bat, okay, what's that give us? Y'all read with me, okay? If this is what we getting intuitively, then what do we get? Off the bat, somebody got a crush on you. But however, you may have been hearing some rumors about this person. You may think things are not on the up and up. You may think this person is a player, a freak, a hoe, something like that. Now, in the song, he's not exactly saying he's not. He just said he got a crush on you. All right. So the next thing we get was oh, all right. If it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? Hey, if it isn't love, come on. Okay, so we got if it isn't love. All y'all remember that one. That was a new addition. Okay, so I'm getting that one. So this could be somebody who maybe this person doesn't exactly know what love is. Maybe this person never really had true love. Maybe they never knew how to accept it or how to give it. But this person definitely knows, well, hell, what the hell is going on? I can't get this person out of my mind. Now, don't take the reading as it resonates. Don't worry about the he, the she, the any of that. You have to take it as it resonates. If none of this story resonates to your situation, then guess what, boo? It's probably not your story. Maybe next time. This is just the messages I'm getting for a specific collective right now at the moment. Check me out next time. Maybe it'll be for you. Now, moving on. Then I heard Papa's got a brand new bag. Boom. That's what I heard. Papa's got a brand new bag. So that like that, I ain't even gonna lie. The energy overall, the energy isn't bad, y'all. Like, I don't know if this is your energy, the person we're talking about. But the energy isn't bad. I'm actually like in an uplifted, like when I heard Papa's got a brand new bag, I was hey, I was in here jamming in my head. So it's a really good energy. It's like now that gives me the and it's funny because even as I channeled earlier, I thought I heard this earlier. I'm hearing I think it's Kirk Franklin, and it's we fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. Y'all remember that one? Cause see, this is what I'm getting. And some of y'all may have been going through like some hard times. Like, everybody goes through a winning season, But everybody got to be at the bottom of the wheel sometime too, y'all. So maybe you've been at the bottom of the wheel lately. It's been having you feeling off, or this is talking about this person. This person could have been going through all kind of crazy stuff, like in the background without you knowing. This person could have been going through pure D hell, and finally they're coming out of it, and it's making this person feel rejuvenated and like, oh yeah, like let's get it. They're feeling good about themselves again. Um, and then I heard coming out of the woodworks and not my type. So what I'm getting from this off the bat is viewers. I think y'all got a couple of people getting ready to come towards y'all, and it's funny because maybe your energy is like whatever. Like okay, maybe y'all done been through some things, and right now, like everybody wants love, but at the same time, you're kind of in the energy of whatever. If like it gives me the if it happened, it happened. If it don't, it don't. I'm good either way. I'm moving about my business. The paper. So you about your paper right now. So if love falls up in there, cool. If it don't, all right. But make sure my paper come. That's what I'm getting for some of you. So some of the people that are coming in because you already know, because you on a whole different level right now. Some of these people really seem like they're not your type. Now, off the bat, what I'm getting from this is be careful with that because you don't want to judge a book by its cover. I'm literally getting that like so many people coming towards you. You just in a funny energy, okay? Man, woman, whoever you are looking, you're just in a funny energy. Maybe you just recently stopped dealing with somebody else, or, this could be this person in the background that's maybe in their funny vibes where they doing other stuff, trying not to pay you no attention, and now all of a sudden maybe they have been through some things and then they feeling better, and now all of a sudden they want to come back around to you, and you feeling like, nah, you're not my type. There's something going on here where people are coming in, but you're going, whoops, wait a minute. Did I invite you in? Like that's how some of y'all attitude is right now. Um, and then I heard corruptions fail. So anything that anybody had against you, working behind your back, corruption, schemes, plans, all of that is failing. It's not working. It's not working at all. And something where time is of the essence. Again, we'll get into these. This is just the first messages. And then I heard Milo from Atlantis. Y'all remember the cartoon Atlantis? Now I don't know how that come in because they're talking about a hidden jewel. Maybe you're that hidden jewel, and this is why certain things are happening in your life. Because I just remember Milo from Atlantis. And then I heard transformation and character change, and powder to the clay and being molded. So off the bat, that's the meditative messages. Like I said, that is off the bat giving me really a vibe of like, okay, have any of y'all ever had a dream or a vision where you saw yourself in the future and you knew it was you? You know that this is you, but it doesn't seem like you. The personality is different. Whatever this person is doing is different than what you're doing in your life right now. Like the scenery is different. Everything you know is you, but everything seems so different than your actual life. Now, what I'm getting from that is I believe that for a whole lot of you, you are chosen. You are a chosen vessel that is put here to do specific works. Okay? Time is shifting, things are happening in the world, and people are being pushed into alignment. You ever heard that phrase, push or get jumped? Some of you weren't willing to take that leap of faith. Page of Swords. All right, we got a message on. We got messages that are coming into you. Some of you may have been getting the messages telling you to take a leap of faith, and you just weren't ready. You felt stuck. You felt stagnant. You felt like, well, Lord, I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to do this. All right. Um, so I'm really getting just a feeling of uncertainty, which kept you stuck. To be honest, not making a decision is still making a decision. It's a decision to stay stuck. To be honest, so it's giving me, and I feel like I'm talking to myself to a point here, but it's giving me the vibe of some of you were receiving messages, even if they were intuitive hits. All kinds of things in different ways coming in, telling you to take these leaps of faith, and maybe this is why time was of the essence because All right. Some of you may have missed some of those opportunities that came in for you. But that's okay because when God has a certain destiny for you, it don't matter. Maybe you were supposed to nicely walk into this destiny, all happy and smiling, but you weren't really ready for that leap. You wasn't really ready to take that jump. But Spirit said, all right, all right, all right, push your ass. And your ass got pushed. And all kind of shit started happening. Like your world could have damn near fell the hell apart. You hear me? Like everything could have just went up in smoke. I'm hearing up in smoke. Mystical. Do I smell smoke? That's what it is. Boom, 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 boom. Knock, knock, knock at my door. Okay, anyway. Moving on. Don't know what that's about. But anyway, um, so anyway, everything could have just like went up in smoke for you guys, and it's like that spirit's push because either way, you are going to, okay, look at it like this. You're right here, right? Spirit say, cool. At this date, at this time, at this place is where you supposed to be later. Cool, you over here doing your thing now, cause cool. But when you get here, this what it's gonna be, period, point blank. So say you moseying along, you're not making a decision, but time still moving, right? So now you get here and Spirit's like, what the hell think she going? Boop, and they slap the hell out your ass. And guess what? When you get slapped the hell out of, guess where you land? Right there. Right there where God originally meant for you to be, doing what you were supposed to been doing, the way he said you was going to do it to begin with. Now, this brings up a question of free will. Oh, but I got free will. I don't believe in destiny, things like that. If you have chosen, because we all have free will, God ain't going to force you to choose him. Now, don't take that in any kind of way. God, Jehovah, Allah, whatever it is, I believe there's only one God to begin with. So I'm just going to say God, okay? I believe there's only one source, one ultimate being. Therefore, that's how you will hear me refer to it. You may hear me pull references from the Indian culture, the Muslim culture, the Christian culture. I believe there's one God. And I believe that one God made us all one people. We just got all freaked up in the head and started deciding, well, this is how I see it, and this what he say, and this ain't what he say. It's only one to begin with. Take it as you want to, but it's only one to begin with. So if God, if God is not gonna make you choose him, then cool, you got free will. You don't have to do any of that shit, right? But for those of you that free willy nilly chose him and said, nah, I'll take you, Father. I will take you instead. For those of you that pray, for those of you that seek him, for those of you that are finding yourself, which is leading you to him, for those of you are the ones I'm talking to. Now, if you don't give a damn, you're not trying to learn who he is, you're not trying to learn about yourself, you could give a shit what's going on in the universe. I ain't talking to you. You probably on the wrong station, to be completely honest. You're probably not gonna like this. But for the rest of you that are staying in class, all right. For the rest of you, you free will chose God. You chose him. It's not like he stripped it from you. You chose him. And by choosing him, he said, cool, that's what's up. I got blessings for you. I got so much in store for you. You gonna get that. You are not going to live a life of poverty. You are not going to live a life of heartache. You are not going to live a life of disease and misfortune. You are not going to live a life of lack. You are not going to live a life of chaos and illusion and confusion. No. So every now and then I got to snap your ass to get you where I said you was going because you chose me, and I'm going to give you blessings that you don't even know you about to receive, baby. With that kind of thing, it's like, don't focus so much on what you see in front of you. You know who you are within. Period, point blank. Can't nobody tell you about the relationship you have with Father. Period. Nobody can say, oh, well, she do this or she do that. Man, forget them. They don't know you. They don't know your life. If they not up in your bedroom when you pray, it's the God in me. Hey, now, okay. Funny story. Now, when I channel, I really only get, I ask specifically to only get messages from the third heaven or above. So, with that being said, a lot of members won't exactly come through for readings. But that song popped in my head. So, funny story. When I first heard that song, it was my daddy. My daddy dead and gone now. But the first time I heard that song, and I was jamming, I was like, "Oh, this is nice. I like this song." Y'all remember that song, right? It's the God in me. Hey, it's the God in me. Oh, yeah. Mary, Mary, that's who that is. So when I first heard that song, it's a part of the song where she talk about how to go. People so fresh, and people so clean. I can't remember all the lyrics, but she say something about when she on her knees. Y'all, when I first heard that song, I was coming out of the strip club back then. Again, this a long time ago. But when I first heard that song, y'all, I thought that it was talking about something else. My daddy was like, "What? Nah, nah, girl, not at all. It's talking about when she prayed." And ever since it has been like my jam. And every time I hear this song, it make me laugh and think about my daddy. But again, the funny thing about it was the moral of the song is the fact that can't nobody see what you doing behind closed doors. You know, even the word says, what you do in secret, you will be publicly recognized for. Don't nobody see you when you get in your prayer closet. Don't nobody see when you walk into the woods and you start speaking in tongues. Don't nobody see you when you pulling up the Holy Spirit and you dancing around or doing whatever you're doing in your privacy. Don't nobody hear your conversations with God. Don't nobody know your heart but the Father. Therefore, don't worry so much about people's opinions of you and the say so. When things seem to be shifting in your life, learn to go with that flow of the shift, especially when you know you want to his. When you know it, just live in that. All right? Okay, now, this going to be good. It's going to be good. I ain't going to lie. I can feel the energy. I can feel it. It feels really good. All right, Spirit. So, what do the collective need to know? What they need to know, Spirit? What they need to know? Now, I hope it don't get all loud and crazy and stuff. But anyway, the Hermit. That's probably what you're doing right now. A lot of you are, shoot. If you got a man, then you and your man's, y'all in the house. But honestly, for a lot of you, I don't even think you're actually in a serious relationship. Like I said to begin with, I do believe for a lot of you that this is going to resonate with. I think you done been through some things, and I think that deals with everything. I don't think it's like I said, I think you've hit multiple towers, but you don't see it. These towers are good towers, but these towers have made you boom, go within. These towers have made you where the light. It's got you looking for the light, Father. Uh-oh. Some of y'all ain't gonna like this. Okay. Again, some of you weren't ready to take that leap, which was going to put you off path because there's somewhere you are meant to be. There's something great you're supposed to do. You can't see it yet. Maybe you've dreamt it. Maybe you've had visions. Maybe somebody else has told you. But there's something important you're going to do later. But it was like you was getting off path. And it's like Spirit had to come and knock all that stuff you had going on out the way to make you go within and look for the light again because you are of the light. And they had to bring these towers and make you mope a little bit, you know. Emotions make you cry sometimes. Emotions make you sad sometimes. It is. That's what I'm getting. Like they put you in your feelings. They put you in your feelings. This could have been love, money, work. It could have been all kind of stuff that all of a sudden you just felt like you was in your feelings about everything. And you're not the type to just blow up on people. You're not the type that could just give up and say fuck it. So it pushed you to go within and find that light again. Got the Three of Wands. All right. The Three of Wands. Now, this is making you look forward. You know, maybe, again, you see, these are like choices, options in the background to me. Maybe again, and it's like I said at the beginning, one of yours was like people coming in, like options, whether this be in dating, whether this be in business, whatever this is, it's like options coming in, okay? And you're having to choose firmly. No decision is a decision. Spirit is not allowing you to just sit back and not make a decision. No, you went within, you saw the light again, and now you look like how he grabbing that wand. It don't look like he doubts. His head is straight forward. Look how he's grabbing that wand. He is looking like, fine then. Just fine. If this the way I gotta go, fine. Cause what you gonna do? What else can you do? You gonna go the way Spirit leads you. If you love the Lord, like you say you love the Lord, you're going to do what the Lord tell you to do, whether you like it or not, whether you agree, whether you disagree, whether you understand or not understand. You're gonna go. And it's like you went within, you saw the light again, which was already in you, which is Spirit within you already. And you said, all right, Lord, cool. Because I know whatever you got for me is meant for me. And you grabbed onto it. Grabbed onto it, baby. Not at once. Look at you. And now you taking off. Look at you. You done grabbed that wand. And now you're like, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. You have literally, whatever happened was for your good. Whether your boyfriend, your girlfriend broke up with you, they broke your heart. Oh, you were so down and out. It hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. Your job fired you. Oh my goodness, how you gonna pay your bills? What you gonna do? It was so bad. It was so bad. Your car broke down. You didn't have a ride. You lost your house. Oh my gosh, your pet died. What the really That's how you feel? Believe me, people when I talk to like pastors and things like that, it always trips me out because they're the ones that say they have such a relationship with God. But when I tell them about the conversations I have with God, they look at me like I be crazy. Like, nah, I keep it real. What's going on, God? What's up? I thought we was like that. What's happening? What's happening? What's up? Like, what's up, Spirit? You it's and it's like it's like I love this. I do. I love this because literally it showed me that you went within because maybe everything started to fall apart. And you was like, what's up? And so by you going, what's up? They was like, yeah, let's talk. Bring your little ass up here then. Let's talk about it. You went up there. You had a little talk. You had a little talk. And by the end of this talk, you had decided, you right, Lord. You right. I don't even know why I was tripping. I don't even know why I was tripping. I ain't really want that no way. I thought that was the way I was supposed to go, but that ain't really what I want no way. You right. I was tripping. And now I'm ready. Papa's got a brand new bag. Dow. Boom. See, and that's exactly what I'm getting. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Now you ready to put in that hard work. Now you ready to do what it takes to get it done. Get her done. Get her done. That's right. Get her done. You are now because again, maybe you were confused. Maybe you didn't know which direction. Maybe you thought you was going the wrong way. Maybe you thought you was going the right way and you wasn't. But either way, Spirit done came in and tap that ass, got you back in line. Keyword, back in line. You are back in alignment. You are on your given path. And for some of you, I'm not getting that you got out of line. For some of you, this is literally the potter molding the clay. Certain things had to happen to make you a certain way. For instance, maybe something happened where, oh, you was just the nicest, sweetest you could be. The sweetest pie, ain't you? And you still just as sweet as pie sugar. But they can get that hot ass apple pie thrown in their face this time if they want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, some of you had to go through some of this because whatever you're going to do later, again, remember, like I said, that person you see later in the future, you know it's you, but it ain't quite you. Like, maybe you real nice and sweet. And this person you see later, you see them and they like speaking to a crowd and this person is bold and up forth and speaking with authority and you're like, I don't talk like that. What? Maybe you sitting back and you working a little regular little 9 to 5 job. You feel like you ain't really going there. Maybe you, because I'm seeing somebody driving. Maybe you drive. Maybe you like a Uber or you what's that the food things, where you deliver food or whatever, something like that. But I'm seeing somebody driving, and maybe you in your car, and that's all you really do. And but you've seen your future self, but the future self you see, you standing behind a podium and you speaking to crowds, and the crowds is listening to you, and you got on a suit, and you like, man, I don't wear suits until I go to funerals. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of thing. And Spirit is like, oh nigga, you gonna love a suit by the time I'm done with your ass, and literally pop, pop, pop. And now all of a sudden you looking at things different. All of a sudden you done went into the clothing store, and guess what? You looking at the damn button up shirts. You not over in the tees with all the graffiti writing and shit. You looking at button up shirts, and you like, man, the hell I'm doing over here? Damn, that shit nice though. I kind of like that. Oh, is you growing up, baby? Ooh, ooh. Is you maturing, baby? Maybe that's what it is. Because for some of you, Spirit had to come in and boo, 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 one, two that ass. Just for you to grow the fuck up. Sorry, not sorry. Now, let's keep it going. Because I'm trying to, I got to go to work, y'all. Don't forget. I got to go to work. Okay, okay, okay. See, I might have to do these morning readings more often. I ain't gonna lie. I drink and I smoke. I drink. I smoke. Maybe in the evening I'll be a little more inebriated and just don't be feeling like it. I ain't gonna lie, I can be lazy. I can. I be trying out. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Ooh. So for some of you now, all of these came. The whole stat came out in reverse. We're gonna take it in reverse because that's how it came. Again, for some of you, this was a we got a love thing. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm hearing all kind of music. Y'all may not be wanting to hear me sing, cause yeah, we ain't got it like that no more. But anyway, deal with it or don't. Again, free will, baby. This could have been a love thing, a lover situation, a soulmate, a twin flame, whatever you want to, contribute to. Spirit itself taught me about twin flames. I dreamt about it, had like an astral travel dream, and they told me about it. So I can't say that I don't believe in it, but I don't understand it very much. I don't know if that means that you're meant to be with your twin, if your twin is just supposed to shape you. I don't know if you can have more than one twin. I don't know all that different stuff. I go with what Spirit tells me, and they don't talk too much about all that. They don't come to me and be like, "Oh, your twin flame dead." No, they don't do none of that. So I can't really tell y'all about none of that. All I know is that this is somebody you had a deep bond with. You love this person, and guess what? They really truly did love you. Y'all still may love each other because with this type of bond, it's not saying that the love is gone. It's just it's not working. It's not. It's over. Something is over here. A relationship, a situation. There is no more collaborating. There is no more putting in the effort, working together. There is no more. It's just whatever this was, it didn't work out. And neither one of you are trying to even manifest it anymore because this is y'all both realize that it's over. Or at least one of you does. One of you realizes definitely that this situation is over. There will be no either this is a divorce. This could actually be a divorce for some of you. This could also be where it's just where you were wanting to build with this person, and because the Queen of Pentacles is like the wife, where you were wanting to build and thought that you were going to have this happy wife. I mean, happy life, happy wife, or happy situation with someone else. It's just not working out that way. Now, for a lot of you, that this could have been that moment for you. This could be that huge shift for you. You know, and I'm being told to look at the bottom of the deck, and we got the Five of Swords. Where somebody was trying to win at all costs, possibly. There's really no victor in the Five of Swords because even though he thinks he's won, he's actually the hurt one because he loses everybody in the end. By his selfish ways, everybody walks away from him, even though he's like, "Ha ha! Look, bitches, I won." When he turns around, he's all by himself. So, somebody could have been trying to win at all costs. Somebody could have came to you with a love offer, trying to start a new beginning. And they really thought that it was going to be a victory, you know. But they didn't realize that this person had options, and it brought on a tower moment. Again, like that hermit, a lot of you are having to go within, because it's a battle within yourself. Of this could also be a battle of, again, you thought things were going to go one way and they didn't. They didn't, which turned your world upside down. It messed you up for a minute. You thought it was going to go one way, it didn't. So now you're having to recalibrate. You're having to reset things in motion to see which way to go, because it didn't work out the way you wanted, and now you're having to move on to calm waters. Okay, but it is a new beginning. All right, new beginning, but there are some secrets. There's some things you don't know. You can't see this new beginning. You can't see where it's leading you. You don't know. And yes, you're going to have to learn to give and receive. This is definitely teaching you something. See, God is trying to tell you something. Maybe God is trying to tell you something right now, right now. Okay. God is trying to tell you something, all right? To be patient, my hunty baby. To be patient. He's crafting you, molding you, shaping you. There's something you're meant to do, and you gonna do it. I don't even know another way to say it. You gonna do it. And again, for some of you, this has to do with speaking something. Something you're the king of. You remember how I said a minute ago, standing in your authority. He's shaping you into that firm, bold person that you're meant to be, who has passion, who's a leader, the King of Swords and the King of Wands. Now, again, I'm getting other things from this, but we're not going to jump into that right now, because I am getting a love situation and options here as well. But right now, I'm not going to jump into that, because more so, like, Spirit is telling me to keep going with the message I'm getting. Because male or female, this is you. Spirit is shaping you into someone of authority, someone who goes and gets it, someone who, for a lot of you, whatever it is you're meant to do, future tense. How do I put it? For some of you, you're too fragile. You get your feelings hurt too fast. And whatever your mission is later, Spirit needs you to toughen up. I don't even know another way to say it. It's almost like Spirit is needing you to, this is like training. When you go through training, let's say martial arts, for example, yeah, I did a little martial arts. How? What? No. But when you go through martial arts training, it's like hard. When you first have to get in that horse stance, oh my gosh. Like your thighs burning, your knees hurt, your back hurt. You can't do it. You can only stand there for like 2.2 seconds. Then the first month, now you can stand there for 2 minutes. Now 6 months later, man, shit, you can stand there for 5 minutes. Now a year later, shit, you sit there and read a book in the horse stance. It's just good core exercise. You just do it all the time now. It's building up a resistance to certain things. So, and for some reason, the hermit wanted to stay out. So again, I don't know why that hermit card wanted to stay out, and I didn't put up the whole deck, but maybe for a reason, again, because that hermit energy is a healing energy for you to go within. Always look for him to to heal things, to work it out for you. And I'm hearing Ty Tribbett, work it out, work it out, work it out. Mhm. Oh man, I'm really hearing that whole song right now. God will take care of you. That used to be my jam. I ain't heard that in a while. Now I had already shuffled these for some reason. I'm shuffling again. So sorry for the noise if it's all in your ear. All right, Spirit. What else you got to say? All right. All right, Spirit. What other messages do you have for the collective? What do you want them to know? We 34 minutes in, Spirit. What you want them to know? What you want them to know? I'm hearing get prepared. Get prepared. All right. So you got the Four of Cups in the reverse. Okay, you got the Four of Cups in the reverse. This is needing to be grateful. I want you to show gratitude for what you do have. All right. So maybe you lost a lot. Okay. All right. This resonates even with me. Okay. So maybe you lost a lot. Maybe you lost your car. Maybe your car is like all messed up or something like that. But guess what? You got a car to drive, don't you? Even if you're borrowing somebody's, even if you're having to rent or whatever the case be, you got a car to drive. Maybe you lost your house. But guess what? You got a roof over your head, don't you? You're not in the street. So that's all right. Maybe you got sick, but that's okay. You're recovering. You're getting better. Maybe you had a heartbreak, or, a major heartbreak or divorce or something like that, but that's okay because you know a better person is out there for you because that wasn't working to begin with. That's okay. And for a lot of you, there's new love coming in. You and your stanky attitude, but it's coming either way. So that wanting you to stay grateful for what you do have. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. That's the secret to manifestation. Manifesting, you have to feel it, mind, body, and spirit. Okay, so what does that mean? Think it. All right, in your mind, you have to think it, meaning imagine it. Okay, so let's say Mr. Right. Literally get in your mind what Mr. Right is. You might have to literally write that is down. I done did it. You got that right. He ain't showed up yet, but he coming. I done did it. I did it a long time ago, honey. And just every person I date since then, they get better and better and better, to be honest. But it still ain't him yet. I'm still waiting on the one that truly feels like is who I'm meant to be with. That type of situation. So literally get that person in your mind. And it's not a person. And now the thing about it is, don't put an actual person in your head, because that may not be who God wants you to be with. And you're only going to manifest more towers and more situations that you weren't never meant to be in to begin with. So when you manifest, you're not exactly putting a person in your head. You're putting a fake person in your mind. Basically, you're imagining the person that they don't even have to have a face, or there may be certain features you're looking for, like, ooh, I want them to have a nice broad jaw, or ooh, nice full lips, or I want their eyes to be like this, or their hair, or there may be certain features you're looking for that you find really attractive or something like that. But more so, you're not putting a specific person in your mind. You're just imagining the kind of person you would want. Oh, and not just physical features, but the kind of person you actually want. For instance, me, I love to talk. I'm gonna talk. So I dang on sure don't need a man that can't stand a woman that talk too much. Cause you just ain't gonna be for me. Don't get me wrong, I get quiet for sure, for sure. But I do love to talk. So with that being said, I want somebody who you talk back. We conversate. When it's time for us to do our separate things, you want we get in our quiet moments in, cool. But overall, if we spend the day in the house together because it's raining and snowing outside and the weather bad, we've done a lot of talking through the day. I'm not just on one end of the house and you on the other end doing our thing all day. No, we've come together and had like some good discussions and good talks and all that good stuff. Nah, we talking. All right. So you put that in, yet you put what kind of person they are. Maybe you want somebody who's romantic. Maybe you want somebody who is very intelligent. Maybe you want somebody who's really good with money. Whatever it is that you are manifesting, put that image in your head. Now that's mine. Okay. Now when it comes to the spirit, okay. Now you say it how you want to take it, however it is. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Pause 1 second. Okay, my bad. Sorry about that. I had to take that call. All right, so what was it saying? All right, we're gonna skip through because I can't remember right now. I know we was talking about gratitude though. So be grateful for what you got, and try not to just look at the bad. Try to see the positive in the situation, no matter what it is. And they're saying seize the day. Go. Oh, we're talking about manifest. Oh, thank you, spirit, mind, body, spirit. Okay, okay, okay. Rewind. Okay, mind, body, spirit. Okay, once you have like that set image in your mind, now spirit, and for me sometimes spirit is like emotions. That's a good way to translate it to for you to understand it. Spirit is like emotion. So you have to feel that energy. Okay. So even though you all by yourself, again, whether it's a car, a house, whatever it is you're manifesting, just for an example, we're going to say a person, okay? Say you're trying to manifest the love of your life, a true love situation or something like that. Then, like I say, you're going to put it in your mind, that imagination of what that person is. But then you need to feel it. So, say you're all by yourself. You're going to, say you driving in your car, you take yourself to the movies, go on little dates by yourself. Like, I love to go out by myself lately. I don't go to clubs and stuff like that. That just ain't my thing no more. But I will get dressed up in a minute and go somewhere by myself real quick. It's just a little more classy, I guess. I will go and see an art exhibit. I will go and to a museum real quick. I will go and do all kinds of stuff they got going on. Because, if you look it up online, they have galas and they have all kind of things that go on in the town you live in. They just do. And I'm in a little bitty town, but they have all kind of things that go on in these places. So, like I said, what is that? Okay, I guess it's just a shadow because I'm feeling like something's on my eye. Moving on. Sorry. Getting so distracted. I guess I'm looking at the time now, like, I gotta go to work soon. Anyway, so you put that in your spirit. You got to be able to feel it. So, what I mean by feel it is, I may take myself out and I may literally feel like I'm with somebody, like the whole time, like kind of imagination, but it's the feeling that you're trying to capture. You're capturing when you're looking at this beautiful painting and you all dressed up and looking good, and you're looking at this painting and you got sipping on your cup of wine. And, I mean, you may be imagining yourself with the person, and you can imagine having this conversation. And it's more so, how does that feel? You feel protected, wanted, loved, beautiful. Get that feeling that you're looking for. How does that perfect person make you feel? Uplifted, happy. You just be thinking about him and you just giggle on your way to work. You're like, oh my gosh, he's so silly. You know, get that feeling, Now, the other part of manifesting is action. You actually have to do something to bring it in. So, okay, you got it in your mind. You're imagining it. Ooh, now you got that feeling. The feeling. So now you got that feeling. Now you got to do something. So if you just sitting in the house, this ain't gonna work. If you don't want to get online and date, this ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. You have to actually put in some action behind it. So now that you're thinking it, now that you are feeling it, now go start doing something to bring it in. Whether that be now you're dating online, now you're going out more, now you're trying to meet, go mingling. You're putting yourself out there to meet the person you brought in. That's how manifestation works. You have to do all three. So if you're trying to manifest a brand new car, okay, get in your raggedy car you driving right now, and when you get in it, when you start and you start that engine, baby, your car may sound like it may sound fucked up. When you get in that car, in your mind, in your feelings, hit that engine, boom, 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 to that new car you want. When you put that baby in gear, your shit may not even be a stick shift, baby. You may have an automatic, but you want a stick shift, baby. And see yourself and feel it. Feel how the road hugs. How do the tires hug that road? How does it sound? Like, you have to do all three. Now, the third step is, okay, you start going to car places. You start doing things. You start looking into cars. You start doing more to save the money for the car. You bringing it into you. That's more so how it works. So, lesson. I done taught you something today. Okay, y'all, we almost 45 minutes in. Let's get these last few cards. So you have the high priestess. There's so much you already know. All right. Now you just have to trust in that. You already know within yourself what's going on. Like, because if some of you have hit rock bottom, guess what? You already feel like, but shit, can't just give up. You already know so. So it's like you already know that this is happening for a reason. And yeah, it's making you shift your whole energy. The Five of Swords. Again, the Five of Swords normally would be like, a little bit of conflict and doubt and things like that. But this is shifting. This is what it's shifting. I think you're healing within yourself, and also it's an unexpected surprise. Now, King of Wands. This could be somebody coming into your energy, especially here because we have the High Priestess. And again, maybe you notice, going back to that love thing, we got off the love a little bit, but Spirit really wanted me to lay in on. I'll jump into the love thing a little bit later for you guys. Spirit really wanted me to talk about you guys first. Maybe you already know you got somebody in the background that, if it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? Mm, mm, mm. You know why. You know why. Because it's love. And we got the waxing moon. Certain things, and right now, I don't even know. I think we're in the waxing moon. I can't remember right now if it's waning or waxing. I don't remember. Either way, there's something in the next few weeks you're going to need to pay attention to. And this is happening very soon. This is going to be this week or next week. This is going to be very soon. Your perspective is shifting. Like we already said, your perspective is shifting. Maybe someone else's perspective is shifting. There's something coming in the next week, though. Um, and it's funny because just a minute ago we had welcoming change and like shifting of the energies. You're gonna have to welcome this change, okay? You're not wanting to. You're feeling in the Five of Cups. You're feeling let down, left behind. You're feeling you're sad. You feel grief. You feel lost. There's mourning. Um, but Spirit wants you to change this, okay? Now, with that being said, it's definitely starting to lead into love. So this is where we're going to cut it off, and I'll do another love one for you guys later. I love you, babies. Y'all have a great day. Remember, be strong. Hang in there. Wish I had a little more time this morning, but like I said, I am going to try to get more consistent with this and stay on it. Like I say, most of the readings I do are actually like face to face personal readings because I started in a Reiki and a yoga class. A lot of my business actually comes from there. So I'm trying to learn to be consistent on the videos. Work with me, love. Love y'all. Have a great day. Don't forget, stay up, y'all. Bye, sugars.